Ever met someone who barely talks, disappears for days, and somehow knows things they shouldn't? That's a Sigma male for you. Their habits are so strange that some even find them downright creepy. But is it really creepiness or just a misunderstood genius at work? Today, we're diving into the 6 most creepy things all Sigma males do. But before we start, I have a quick question. Are you watching my videos but not subscribing? I see you. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 1. Silent staring that feels unnerving. Have you ever felt like someone was watching you, not in a creepy way, but in a way that made you feel completely exposed? That's the effect Sigma males have when they silently observe their surroundings. Unlike most people who engage in constant chatter or small talk, Sigmas prefer to stay quiet and analyze everything happening around them. This intense focus can make others uncomfortable because it feels like they are being studied, not just looked at. Sigma males don't stare to intimidate or make people uneasy. Instead, they are highly observant and detail-oriented. They naturally pick up on body language, subtle expressions, and even inconsistencies in what people say. While others listen to words, Sigmas read between the lines, noticing things most people overlook. This ability makes them great at understanding people on a deeper level, but it also makes them seem mysterious and, at times, unsettling. Many people mistake this behavior for arrogance or coldness. In reality, Sigma males are just processing information in their own way. They don't feel the need to fill every silence with words, and they don't speak unless they have something meaningful to say. This creates an aura of mystery and unpredictability that makes people curious, and sometimes even nervous. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone barely said a word, yet you felt like they understood everything about you? That's the Sigma effect. In social situations, this silent observation can be misinterpreted as judgment or disinterest. Some people feel uncomfortable because they assume a Sigma is silently criticizing them, when in reality, they are just absorbing the moment. This is why many Sigma males find it challenging to blend into traditional social circles. They don't engage in meaningless conversations just to fill the silence. But for those who appreciate deep thinkers, this trait can be incredibly valuable. So, what do you think? Have you ever experienced someone's silent stare making you feel uneasy? Or are you the type who prefers to observe rather than talk? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know. Number 2. Disappearing without a trace. Sigma males have a habit that confuses and sometimes frustrates people. They disappear without any explanation. One day they're around, engaging in conversations or handling responsibilities, and the next they vanish. No calls, no texts, no social media updates. It's as if they've completely checked out of the world for a while. To outsiders, this might seem rude, careless, or even mysterious, but for Sigma males, it's simply a necessity. Unlike most people who constantly seek validation or social interaction, Sigma males thrive in solitude. They don't disappear to be dramatic or make people worry. They do it to recharge. Being around too many people for too long drains their energy, and when that happens, they instinctively retreat. They need time alone to think, reset, and refocus without distractions. This is why they often go off the grid without warning. Another reason Sigma males disappear is their deep focus on personal growth and goals. When they are working on something important, whether it's a project, a new skill, or just self-reflection, they don't feel the need to keep others updated. Unlike those who broadcast every move on social media, Sigmas prefer to keep their progress private. They believe in results, not constant updates. This behavior can confuse friends, family, and colleagues. People may assume something is wrong or that a Sigma is upset, but that's rarely the case. They simply value their time and energy too much to waste it on unnecessary interactions. If they need space, they take it, without explanation, without apologies. This makes them different from most people who feel pressured to always be available. However, this habit can create misunderstandings. Friends may feel ignored, partners may feel unimportant, and colleagues may see them as unreliable. But Sigma males don't disappear forever. They always return when they're ready, refreshed, and more focused than ever. If you know a Sigma male, the best thing you can do is respect their space and understand that their disappearing act isn't personal. It's just how they operate. Number 3. Lack of emotional reaction. One of the most unsettling things about Sigma males is their ability to stay calm and composed, no matter the situation. While most people react emotionally, whether it's excitement, frustration, or anger, Sigma males remain unshaken. This lack of visible emotion can confuse or even intimidate those around them because it's rare to meet someone who doesn't let their feelings dictate their reactions. This isn't because Sigma males don't have emotions. They do, but they process them differently. Instead of reacting impulsively, they take a step back, analyze the situation, and respond logically. Their mindset is simple. Getting emotional doesn't solve problems. Staying in control does. That's why you'll rarely see a Sigma male panic in a crisis, lash out in anger, or get overly excited. They keep their emotions in check, which makes them appear almost robotic at times. This trait is especially noticeable in arguments or heated situations. While others raise their voices and lose control, a Sigma male remains calm and collected. This often frustrates people because they expect an emotional reaction and don't get one. It can make Sigmas seem distant, cold, or even uncaring. But in reality, they just refuse to waste energy on unnecessary emotional outbursts. Instead of reacting emotionally, they focus on finding solutions. In social settings, this lack of emotional reaction can make Sigma males stand out. When everyone is laughing loudly at a joke, they might just smirk. When others panic over bad news, they analyze the situation and look for the next step. This ability to stay detached gives them an air of mystery and strength, but it can also make them hard to read. People might wonder what's going on in their minds or assume they don't care, when in fact, they just process emotions differently. While this trait can be an advantage, especially in high-pressure situations, it also has its downsides. Some people may feel disconnected from a Sigma male, thinking they lack empathy or warmth. However, those who truly understand them know that they do care. They just express it in a more controlled, quiet way. Sigma males believe that actions speak louder than emotions, and instead of reacting impulsively, they focus on what truly matters: solutions, self-control, and progress. Number 4. Knowing things they shouldn't. One of the creepiest and most fascinating traits of Sigma males is their ability to know things they shouldn't. They pick up on small details, read between the lines, and somehow figure out things that others never even notice. This can make people around them feel exposed, as if their thoughts and intentions are being silently decoded. Sigma males are highly observant and analytical. While most people focus on what's being said, Sigmas pay more attention to how it's being said. They notice body language, tone shifts, micro-expressions, and subtle inconsistencies in behavior. This allows them to detect lies, hidden emotions, or unspoken tensions without anyone directly telling them. It's not magic. It's just their ability to process information quickly and accurately. Another reason Sigma males seem to know too much is their love for deep research. When something interests them, they don't just skim the surface. They dive deep. They consume books, articles, studies, and real-world observations, making them unexpectedly knowledgeable about a wide range of topics. This is why they can often bring up facts, ideas, or insights that seem far beyond what the average person would know. This level of awareness can be unsettling for others. Friends, colleagues, and even strangers might feel as though a Sigma male can see right through them. They might get caught off guard when a Sigma points out something about them that they hadn't even admitted to themselves. It's not that Sigmas are trying to be intrusive, it's just that their mind naturally connects dots that others overlook. In social situations, this can make Sigma males seem mysterious, intimidating, or even eerie. People might wonder, how did he figure that out? Or why does he always seem one step ahead? But for the Sigma male, it's just how their mind works. They observe, analyze, and understand things on a deeper level than most. This ability makes them excellent at spotting deception, predicting outcomes, and understanding people's true intentions. It's part of why they are so independent. They don't easily fall for manipulation or social games. Instead, they see the reality behind the words, making them one of the most mentally sharp and difficult-to-fool personalities out there. Number 5. Avoiding social norms and small talk. One of the most unusual and sometimes unsettling traits of Sigma males is their complete disregard for social norms and small talk. While most people follow unspoken rules about how to behave in public, how to greet others, or how to make conversation, Sigma males simply don't care. They see many of these social expectations as pointless and, frankly, a waste of time. Take small talk, for example. Most people engage in it as a way to connect, talking about the weather, asking how someone's day was, or discussing the latest trends. But Sigma males see no value in these surface-level interactions. They prefer meaningful conversations over mindless chatter. If a conversation doesn't serve a real purpose or spark their curiosity, they'll either stay silent or disengage. This can make them seem rude, but in reality, they just don't have the patience for fake social pleasantries. Beyond small talk, Sigma males also ignore many social norms. They don't follow trends just because everyone else does. They don't go out of their way to fit in, and they definitely don't change their behavior to please others. If something doesn't align with their values or logic, they simply won't do it, whether that's following a dress code, attending unnecessary meetings, or engaging in social events they have no interest in. This can make them seem rebellious, but unlike true rebels, they're not trying to prove anything. They just live life on their own terms. Because of this, Sigma males often come across as mysterious, unpredictable, or even intimidating. People are used to predictable social behavior, so when someone like a Sigma completely ignores those expectations, it throws them off. Some might respect it, while others might feel uncomfortable. Either way, Sigmas don't care. They're not interested in social approval. This unique mindset makes Sigma males stand out in social situations. They don't fake enthusiasm, they don't pretend to be interested in things they're not, and they certainly don't waste time on conversations that don't matter. While this can make them appear distant or unapproachable, it also makes their presence more valuable because when a Sigma male does speak, you know it's something worth listening to. Number 6. Chillingly independent and mysterious. Sigma males have a level of independence that can feel almost unnatural to those around them. While most people rely on social circles for validation, support, or entertainment, Sigmas operate in a completely different way. They don't just enjoy solitude, they thrive in it. This deep self-sufficiency can make them seem cold, distant, or even unapproachable, but in reality, it's simply a reflection of their strong, self-contained mindset. Unlike others who seek companionship to fill their time, Sigma males prefer to walk alone. They don't need constant social interaction to feel complete, and they rarely, if ever, ask for help. They take pride in solving their own problems, handling their own emotions, and carving their own path without leaning on anyone. This extreme level of independence can be unsettling for people who are used to depending on others for reassurance and support. What makes them even more unnerving is their mysterious nature. Sigma males don't overshare. They keep their thoughts, plans, and emotions guarded, revealing only what they choose to, when they choose to. This leaves people guessing, what is he thinking? What does he want? Why does he keep to himself? The lack of clear answers only adds to their air of mystery, making them both fascinating and intimidating. They don't follow the traditional social scripts that most people unconsciously obey. They don't explain their actions, they don't seek approval, and they don't care about being understood. This unpredictability can make them difficult to read, and as a result, people often feel uneasy around them, not because they're dangerous, but because their true intentions remain unknown. This chilling independence and mystery gives Sigma males a presence that commands attention without them even trying. They don't need to be loud to make an impact. Their silence, their self-sufficiency, and their unwillingness to conform make them stand out in a world where most people crave validation. Whether admired or feared, one thing is certain: a Sigma male is never forgotten.